Here we are. So today's digital inclusion is going to be a little bit different, just because the last few weeks, people have had lots of phone appointments and people have been poorly and things. So I thought I'd just go back over a couple of bits that we'd missed, weeks that we'd missed, but they're quite quick weeks, so we can fit a couple in at the same, all at once. So I'm just going to share my screen and I'll start the slideshow. It's all a little bit slow today. I don't think the weather is really helping my internet connection. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Can you all see that? Is that okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So this was a couple of weeks ago, week 9. But I was going to go over the government services and resources that you can get online. So to start with, this is the government website. So it's www.gov.uk, and it just goes through. This is the what you see when you go on the page, and that search bar, you can type literally anything in. So you could put blue badge, you could put benefits, you could put doctor's surgeries, you could put, like, it's literally anything at all. If you search it, it will come up, and it will bring up a list of what else is available that's sort of around your topic as well, which is, is kind of a one-stop shop really for that. Wendy, I know you asked me just before we started recording how to get that if you want it on your phone, like a quick link on your phone. So this is for Android phones. Apple may be slightly different, but it should all kind of be similar. So Wendy, if you want to try it now, if you go on your phone into Google and find the gov.uk page. Okay.
Yep, got it.
And then if you click on it, so you're on that website.
Yep.
Yeah. At the top of your phone screen, mine's on the right hand side, there are 3 little dots.
Yep.
You see that? If you click that, it brings up like a list of menu.
Yep, got that.
A bit further towards the bottom, more than halfway, it says add to home screen.
Ah, yeah.
Can you see that? So if you click that, and then you can name it what you want to name it. Mine's come up with, there's an app that I can install. So did I want to install the gov.uk app? So you would press install or OK or yes. And then it should come up, Wendy, when you go on your phone and you can see all of the apps, all of the icons on the screen.
Yeah.
It should be, if you scroll right to the very end of those, it should be on there. Is it there?
Yeah.
Fab.
Oh,
so then you can just click on that and then it will take you straight there. And you can do that with any website. If you, if you use the library website regularly, you can do that, or your doctor's surgery, or anything. Is there's a particular shopping site that you like, anything like that. If you go to the page on your phone, 3 dots, and then add to home screen, and it will do it all that way.
That's brilliant. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. No worries. I'm glad it worked.
It did.
What a relief. Just very briefly, I just wanted to talk about library services as well. Now, we use the Bury St Edmunds Library for our in-person sessions, and they have been nothing but helpful. They're brilliant. If you're not sure where your local library is, but you enjoy reading or you want to get into reading, anything like that, you again just do a Google search, library locations or libraries near me, anything like that, and it will bring it all up. Obviously there are branches of the library across the country, everywhere. One thing I did notice when I was looking at this online, it's best to double check. If you're going to go to the library in person, make sure that it's accessible. Some libraries are in older buildings that they've kind of repurposed, which means that there's just no access. Like all these really old buildings, there's steps up to or narrow doors or something. So if you want to go in person, just make sure that you've got them, that you can get in, and that's all okay. You can borrow from the library online. So you can do that's absolutely fine. And then there's this thing called borrowbox.com. Now I know that John has downloaded this, and it's basically a library app where you can then download the books onto your phone to read, or your tab or your laptop or your wherever you're reading them. But it's all free. Huge range of titles and genres and all sorts of things. But borrowbox.com is a really good one if you are, for whatever reason, stuck at home. So you can't get to a library. That seemed to be a really nice way. It's all free to do it at home, and you can kind of, find what you would like to read. Also, I've noticed more recently, actually, near me, there's these library vans going around. And I've got one that kind of, it's weird sometimes when I go and pick my children up from school, it's just there at the bottom of the close where I live. So yeah, so there are these local mobile libraries that, again, you can find the locations of where they go on the library website. Again, just check accessibility, but from what for when I've used them, the person there kind of looking after everything is always extremely helpful. So if you can't get on there, they'll bring things to you, or they'll make recommendations, things like that. So yeah, so I thought that was just quite a nice thing to remember. There's lots of options. If you're not really a reader, but you love listening to music and podcasts and things like that, these are just a few. I mean, there's loads of different ways to do it, but you can stream music. There's Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple, BBC Sounds. We've got our amazing Stillbones podcast, of course, you can listen to, and that's on all the usual podcast places. And there's also things that streaming devices, websites that you can download films, watch programs. Again, there's Amazon Prime, Disney, Netflix, all of those things. So you can get all of them online. There are some free bits and there are some bits that you have to pay for. So just make sure that you're aware of what you're looking at before you do it. It was a very quick run through of those things. Are there any questions?
I've downloaded the Borrow Box.
Have you? It looks good, doesn't it, Wendy?
It does.
There's loads of stuff on there. Yeah, I was really impressed with it. I thought that was great.
Now I know how to do it. Thank you very much. I should be downloading quite a few things.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know what it's like when you're actually using it, just to see if it properly works. Yeah, it's a good idea. Oh, that was last one's. So this one was going to be the last. Oh, you're right, Colin.
Yeah, I'm just quickly. I've been wanting to do it for ages. Putting the NHS app on my phone.
Yeah.
Do I go to that same place where you just went to?
Yeah. So is it the website you want to go to, or are you downloading an app?
Downloading the app on my phone.
So, and you've got an Android phone as well, or is it Apple?
Yeah. No, I've got an Android phone.
So on an Android, it's called, and let me just double check it on mine, the Play Store.
All right.
And if you go into there, at the bottom of the page is the bottom of my page, there's a search bar. You can type in the app that you want to.
Oh yeah, found it. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you open it up.
Yep.
And then you can search for the NHS app.
I click on search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just type NHS app.
NHS app. Is it all one word or two separate words?
Separate words.
App. Come up now with like a play button on it.
Yeah.
So press on that.
Can you see it's come up with the NHS app?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Is there a install or add or anything like that next to it?
There's a play button next to it.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing something.
Yeah. What happens when you press that?
Oh, it just comes up with video.
Okay. So you're in the Play Store.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've searched
I found it. NHS app.
Yeah.
Digital install.
There you go. Install it, and then that will come up on your phone's home screen. So when you first unlock your phone and you see all the icons, if you kind of scroll to the end page, that's where it will be. They put all the new ones at the end.
Right.
And then you'll be able to open it and go in and
it's come
do
up.
what you need to do. Yeah?
Yeah.
That worked?
Just let me see if I can find it now. You say it'll be on the last one.
Yeah, keep scrolling.
Yeah, I got it. It's on my so how do I move that to my home page? Press the three dots.
And no, you don't need to. So that is on the home page now. That's what that means. It means putting it on that page when you unlock your phone.
Oh, wait a minute, let's try it.
Is it working?
No, it's not. It's on the last page. When I unlock the screen to my home page, it's not on there, but it's on the last page.
Okay, so do you want to move it to the first page?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go to where the NHS app is, hold it down, and you have to keep pushing on the NHS app. And with your finger on the screen, you can sort of slide it across the screen. Can you see that? Does that work? Keep your finger over the app.
All right.
Can you see that?
Yeah, it's come up next to my camera. It's like got two things next to it. So yeah, it's worked.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's lovely. Thank you.
Fab. So that sort of thing. If there's any, you can, although the icons have been put on those pages and on the your home screen, you can change the order by pushing the app down and then sliding it, but you must keep your finger on it. So you can move all of them around if you want to, Colin, and put them in whatever order you like. But as long as you keep your finger on it and slide it across the pages, it'll work.
Okay. Yeah, it's on my home page now, so that's all right.
Yeah. Fab. Oh, I love it when things work, Colin.
Yeah, I know. So do I.
It's very exciting. Okay, so the next week, so last learning week's one would have been week 10. And I was just going to recap and expand a bit more on Word. We did this very quickly right at the beginning of the course. And I know a few people have said to me, could we go over it again? So I was going to go over it again. So Word, this is what you see when you open a new document. And I've put down the side here just the basic things that you can find in each of the areas that's along the top of the new document. Can you see that in the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, so home will be, all these font sizes, font style, if you want to bold, if you want to underline it, if you want to highlight something, change the color of the font, if you want the words to the left or to the right or in the middle of the page, you can add in bullet points there, copy and paste, all of that sort of stuff is in home. And then you can insert a table or pictures. A header and a footer is where, like the Stillbones letters, we have the logo at the top, don't we? And then the charity number and information at the bottom. That's the header and the footer. So that then goes on every page that you use in your document. And you can add in a little text box as well if you want something slightly separate. For the layout, there's the margin. So that's how far to the edge you can put the wording. Page orientation, so that's whether it's portrait or landscape. And if you want to add in columns, you can do that there. And then file is where you would see the new document, open files that you've already saved. That's where you'd go to save as, to save a new document, and also where you'd go to print it. Does that make sense?
Yep, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah. Is there anything about that, or that you can think that I haven't put on there, or that you'd like to know more about?
No, I can't see anything. Nothing's, it's all down there. So
yeah, because I think as well the you had to go at doing posters and stuff, didn't you, Colin, and adding in pictures and changing the font and stuff. So yeah, did you get on okay with that?
Yeah, I got on all right with it. Yes, thank you.
Great, that's really good. Love it when a plan comes together.
What was I
go on.
to do? No, it's nothing to do. Oh, can you resend me the raffle letter for Celebration Day this year?
Yeah, I will do.
Can you read it? Yeah, and then I'm going to try. I don't suppose I'll have any luck, but I'll try like Tesco's and a few places.
Yeah, of course.
But so I can print some off. But I remember you sent it ages ago, and I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No worries.
Thank you.
The other thing to say as well, that Word has got its own user guide that you can look at. So if there's something that's not covered, you open that up and it kind of downloads onto your phone. You can flick through all the pages of it. And it's just at the top. If you go into File and then Home along the top, and then it's just at the top of the page, and I've kind of done a little thing around it here. So you go into File, Home, and then it's just there, Welcome to Word, and you can go through, and find anything you need to. You can also use these templates. Can you see at the top of the picture there? So there's a calendar template, there's newsletter, then there's just a blank document if you want to do your own thing. There's loads of stuff you can go through in Word. So that's good. But you're okay with that now?
Yeah.
Great. Any other questions about any of the bits from this session?
I was going to ask you something. Oh, all the different forms we got, Microsoft forms.
Yeah.
On the website.
Yeah.
Like, is there any place like I can put them all? So I've got them all and like along the top or something. So if someone asks me for one or ask me to fill in one with them, I can go straight to it and not go to the website.
Yeah, sure. Hold on a sec. I will show you that. I'll have to stop sharing and then share again. But we can do that. It's fine. So this, again, just my contact details. I think everyone's got it now, but I have added on my direct line in case anyone wants to get in touch without going through the main line. That's fine. And also we've got our WhatsApp group. Don't forget if you need anything. And these are the next dates coming up for the end of June. So Thursday the 5th, that's today, obviously. Next Thursday at 11:15, we'll be at the Berry Library again.
Right. Okay.
And then Thursday, the 19th is online, and then the 26th is back in person, and we'll be at the Berry Library again.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Can you let Richard know that? Can you send that to Richard?
I'm going to send an email, and it will have all of these dates on it. Right. And kind of what we've recapped today, and I'll put the link to this video in as well.
Okay, smashing. Thank you.
Just to keep everyone in the loop. Let me just stop sharing this for a second. And then if I do this here, so if we go on to the website quickly and show, ever so slow. My goodness. Let's have a look here. Have my days out.
It's a conversation and a half Wendy's having.
Yeah. So what should we, let's have a look here. Should we go for the canoe clubs? That's kind of the next big thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let me share my screen again with you. So what I've done is I've come onto the website.
Yeah.
And I've clicked events and gone to days out. And then these are all our events on the website so far. Yeah. So if you had someone that wanted to do the Sudbury Canoe, obviously you click register.
Yeah.
And it comes up. Can you see this link along the top? Yeah. This is all about bookmarking that we did right at the beginning. If you were to click that star, can you see that at the top?
Yeah. Yep.
If you click that, and then the name will be whatever it is, that's fine. And then that's okay. You just press done. And then when you come to open a new tab, it's just along the top there. Do you see that?
Yeah. So each time you've got to click on the.
So if you go to the forms that you want or to the things to register and you click that star at the end of the link box.
Yeah, star. So I'm just writing this down.
That's okay, yeah.
Star.
Click that star and that will bookmark it.
Right.
And you can call it whatever you like. It just comes up with its own name. You press done. And then on the new tab, it comes up and it'll be at the end of your already bookmarked thing. So I've got the website, I've got a database, the Facebook page, I've got the library on there, and now the Sudbury Canoe Club. And then if you click that, it will take you straight to it.
Right.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, that matters. And so you have to do them individually, do you? You have to do them for each one.
Yeah, you'll have to go on to each one. So
it's like somebody asked me a question the other day about the careers one. That was it.
Yeah.
The careers.
Okay, so that's where on the website is about the careers. That's knowledge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. News.
What was it under?
Was it under news maybe? Because it's quite a new thing we've launched, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you still recording?
I am, love, yeah. Here we go, the careers, yeah?
Yep, that's it.
Yep, so you can click on that. Then click here to register. So you'd click on the form, Colin.
Yeah.
And then again at the top, you'd go to the star.
Star. Right.
Click it. Oops, bookmark it. And then the next time it comes up along the top there. Can you see careers guidance program?
Yeah.
So you could click that and then it'll bring it straight up.
Lovely.
So anything like that, any website, any form, any page that you've been looking at, anything like that, you can bookmark by clicking that star at the top.
Right.
Okay, and it brings up this and you can name it whatever you want to name it. And then you just click done and it'll be there.
Right, lovely.
Yeah.
That's smashing, thank you. Yeah. And if someone asks me about it, I can just send it.
Yeah, it just makes it easier to get to, doesn't it?
Yeah. Saves you going through the website and then looking through the yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. No worries. Is there any other questions for anything?
No, I don't think so.
No, everyone's all right. Okay. Yep. I will stop the recording then, and yeah, I'll send the link out to this recording. So if covered the last couple of weeks, but also a couple of extra bits about apps and stuff. So I'll send it round to everyone with the dates as well. So thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's great.